Okay, scholars, so I just finished eating my dinner and I'm sitting on my couch reflecting and wondering how you can go forth and conquer by getting these concepts and applying them so that they stick to your life. Because I assure you, you will use these things in your life at some point in time. So, I know how much you guys love YouTube videos, so here we go. We are going to move into step 1411. Step 1411 covers protecting documents and restricting access to a document. Then if you recall, we have previously in other lessons learned how to password protect a document, but today we will dig a little bit deeper by restricting access. The whole purpose of restricting access to the document is by entering a second password, other users are able to edit and save changes to the document. So let's go ahead and get started. We will move into lesson 14, data files. And once you get to lesson 14, data files, you're going to select Ergonomics 3. Double click, and I'll wait a second to allow you time to access WIGO Ergonomic. So once you access this document, the first step is to always save, save, save. So let's go to File, Save As. And Ergonomics 3, we will rename it Ergonomics 5. And I will simply change my 3 to a 5 and save. Then this box, if you get this dialog box, it simply wants you to know that it's saving your format from 2007 to 2010. No big deal, just say okay. All right. So the first thing we will do is password protect the document. You may recall we went to File, Info, Protect Document, drop down on your little arrow, and Encrypt with Password. So you get an Encrypt Document dialog box where we will enter our first password. Now, remember, passwords are case sensitive, so you have to enter it exactly as I say. So, we will start off with the hashtag shift, the number 3, lowercase j, lowercase c, lowercase k, and the numbers 0514, and shift 1 for exclamation point, and OK. Notice that it gives you a confirm password dialog box. And this is nice because it simply allows you to verify that you entered it the same way twice. So let's do it again. Hashtag shift 3, lowercase j, lowercase c, lowercase k, the numbers 0514, shift the number 1 for exclamation point. I hope this works. And it did. Did yours work? We can verify this. If you notice, Protect Documents is now toggled on, and the permissions state that a password is required to open this document. So the next step is to close our document and open it by entering our password. So let's do that now. Close. Do you want to save? Absolutely. Now, we will open. File. Open. Now notice it brings up my lesson 14 files. So I will simply double click on Ergonomic 5. And there's my password box. So we will enter our password exactly as we entered it the first time. So here we go. Shift, the number 3, lowercase j, lowercase c, lowercase k, the numbers 0514, shift, the number 1 for exclamation point. I hope this works. And it did. Did it work for you? If not, go ahead and pause the tape here, rewind, and try it again. The next step is to restrict access to the document. So we've added our password to password protect the document, but now we want to give users access to make changes and edits to the document. So let's do that now. We will go to File, and this time Save As. Notice at the bottom you should have Tools. Click on the Tools arrow. Go to General Options, and it brings up a General Options dialog box. Now, if you notice, these dots represent the original password you entered to protect your document. It says password to open, which is to open the document. Now we're ready to enter our second password that will restrict access, so only edits and save changes can be made to this document. So again, you're going to enter the password exactly as I say. Uppercase A, uppercase E, uppercase M, hashtag Shift3, the number 1, lowercase m, lowercase x, and uppercase B, and OK. Again, we get a confirm password to ensure we enter it the same way twice. So let's do it again. Uppercase A, uppercase E, uppercase M, hashtag Shift3, the number 1, lowercase m, lowercase x, uppercase B. I really hope this works. And it did. Did it work for you? If it did not, go ahead and pause the video and rewind the tape and try it again. The next step is to save. So now we're ready to move out of the document by closing it out to ensure access to the document. So let's go back, File, Open, double click to open your Ergonomic 5, and notice our password says enter password to open file. That's the first password that we entered into our document. So let's do that. Hashtag Shift3, lowercase j, lowercase c, lowercase k, the numbers 0514, exclamation point, Shift1. I really hope this works. Alright, now we're ready to enter our restricted access password, which is the second password that we entered. Here we go. Uppercase A, uppercase E, uppercase M, hashtag, which is Shift, the number 3, lowercase m, lowercase x, uppercase B. I really hope this works. And it didn't. So I will try it again. This just goes to show that sometimes when you enter the password, you have to enter it again. So here we go. If it worked for you, awesomeness. Uppercase A, uppercase E, uppercase M, hashtag, the number 3, the number 1, lowercase m, lowercase x, uppercase B. Yay! And it worked. If you're still working on that password, that's okay. Simply pause, go back, and try it again. You can do it. I have all the faith in the world for you. You just learned how to password protect a document and restrict access to your document by allowing users to make changes and edits to your document. Notice when we entered our passwords, we used the combination of numbers, letters, symbols, uppercase, and lowercase. I can't stress enough, especially as you move out into the real world, how important it is to be creative with passwords using symbols, numbers, and letters, because you never want a person to access your information because you used a passcode that was so simple they were able to access your accounts and steal your money, steal your identity, take over your life. That's the world that we live in. So be creative in setting those passwords. You guys rock.